Hi everybody, welcome to Khong Driving, and okay, this is the moment you've been waiting for. We are in the X50, and this car doesn't come from Proton, it comes from our benefactor, Ernie.
Hi guys.
And Ernie wanted to see how this car can do, so he said, YS, let's go. And of course, Ernie has a business that takes him up to Genting Highlands, and so therefore we have the permit to drive it up, and here we are. Okay, first things first, this is the X50 top of the range, the flagship model, and yeah, signals on the left hand side, and we are driving on the Karak highway at normal road speeds. And first thing, the question everybody want to ask, can you tell it's a 3-cylinder? Actually, no. And I asked Ernie earlier, so Ernie, can you tell it's a 3-cylinder from the sound?
Nope.
Nope. So guys, it sounds okay. Now this is a B segment SUV, it's front wheel drive only. The top of the range now has got a different engine, is the TGDI, which pulls 177 PS and 255 Newton meters of torque, compared to the other three variants that only have I think it's 150 PS and 225 Newton meters of torque. So this one has that advantage. Now other than that, the car is the same size, but it also, the top of the range also has the ADAS features, the AEB, the lane keep, and all that stuff that goes with it. And of course it also has hill descent control and 18-inch wheels. Got a bigger screen up here, but other than that, mechanically, yes, it is different from the others already because of the engine, but the gearbox is the same DCT. So anyway, I think there's enough talk about the car already. You all have seen so many presentations about the X50, so it's not, you're not a stranger to it. But what you're a stranger to is how it will perform up the mountain, and we are going to show you that in just a while. Now there are a few driving modes. You have Eco, you have Normal or Comfort, and then you have Sport. Of course we must go whole hog, right? We're going to go into the Sport mode soon, and you know you're in Sport mode when the meter turns all red. Okay, so we are near the entrance and we're going to go up there. Okay, we are running standard tire pressures and standard tires, which are 215, 45, 18, I think. Now, to give it the right perspective, this is one of the few B segment vehicles that actually has 18-inch wheels, so that's great. Okay, let's go to Sport mode. Okay. So we have a 7-speed DCT in Sport mode, and the road is a little bit damp because there was a bit of rain this morning, so we'll just check it out a bit going through the corner. Now this is my first time driving the car in anger, so we're going to go a little bit conservative around the corners. You okay, Ernie?
Yes. I think we should talk about the premium versus the flagship, because the premium is like 10,000 cheaper from the flagship.
Yeah.
Yes. It's totally like a no-brainer just to like take the flagship.
Yep.
You have a better engine. You have like you have the sunroof.
Yep.
And then you have the ADAS.
Yep. That alone is worth the 10K.
Yeah.
So, but for me, it's basically the engine. The extra 27 PS makes a lot of difference. Okay, so we're going to take the first corner. A bit of a understeer. I'm going to turn off traction control. Where is traction control? Okay, traction control off. Because traction control is actually slowing the car down. Around the corners, what it does is actually slows down the engine. Okay, just remember this is a B segment vehicle. It's a small little SUV, but with 18-inch wheels, grip seems to be quite good. Okay, there's a little bit of understeer, which is inherent for all front-wheel drive, and other than that, it's okay. Now the DCT seems to be tuned for longer life, so the reaction is a little bit slower than the DCTs that we know. Looks like somebody went for a run.
CRZ.
Yeah.
It's kind of cheap now.
Yeah.
Because this is a very good looking car. You ask me.
Yep. Okay, suspension is a little bit on the soft side, but I think it's okay for everyday use and for a weekend up the mountain drive. We are still in auto mode, guys. Okay, I'm going to... Oops, the camera dropped. Sorry. Okay, it's still recording, but we slow down a bit.
Aiya.
No worries. Anyway, the road is quite crowded today. Well, there's another Proton. Okay, now that I'm more used to it, it seems to handle quite well. It is a light car, so it's quite chuckable. I'm using the manual shifter. Okay, there's just a small gap, and there's a truck on the road. There's another truck. Easy. Okay, and there's another truck. So we gotta take it easy.
This is the best traction.
Yeah, but unfortunately we have traffic. Okay, it actually shifts up by itself. And there's another car in the corner, so we have to slow down. Okay, so we are at the top of the hill, and what we're going to do is we are going to turn around and go back down. Is that alright with you?
Yes. For a B segment car, this car is performing quite well.
Yep. So shift down is pull back, is it? Not. Yes. Shift down is pull back. Let me just see. Yeah, pull back is shift down. Push up is push forward is shift up. But he doesn't want to shift down very willingly because the gearbox is made to withstand, rather resist hard usage. So you can be assured this gearbox will last a long time because you can't do anything you want with it. It's a kind of a safety measure. But the car is very easy to drive, very chuckable, with a hint of understeer, but with a bit of weight transfer is okay. So shift down is move forward. Shift down is pull back, is it? I
have no idea.
I can't seem to figure that one out.
I think I will. I don't think I will ever use this manual mode.
Okay, shift down is pull back. Basically, you shift up by yourself, so all you got to do is pull back to shift down. You're on camera.
Edit it out.
Okay, this is the test of brakes. Yeah, they are getting a bit hot. Yep. That was the emergency brake signal. So we'll slow down a little bit. Yeah, brakes are getting a bit hot. So just take it easy a little bit here. Let the brakes have a chance to cool down. And so guys, that was our Genting up and downhill run. How did I find the car? Okay, the gearbox is very similar to the X70 gearbox. It is made for durability, so the shifting is not very earnest. It doesn't want you to shift down if you're above a certain speed, and it won't shift down. And also it will also shift up quite early, so you cannot drag the gearbox too much, and that is to help save the engine. So in that respect, I would say the gearbox is going to be a good gearbox because it's going to give you less problems, yeah. But of course it doesn't give you the best type of performance. And in terms of handling, there is a small tendency to understeer, but the saving grace is the vehicle is so light, the tail is quite light, so it's very easy to chuck it around with the proper weight balance and all that. It's quite fun to drive, and you can actually make it do what you want by using the steering, yeah, to help it to turn a bit more if you want to. So a little bit of installment corner in the corner helps to throw the car off balance and still have fun. Okay, so as a B segment SUV, what do I think? Well, I think it's easily one of the best. And of course, when you say it's one of the best, the price packaging is also part of it. Now, if you, after December 31st, the special concession for duties is going to be removed, so we don't know how much that will affect the price, but I would say maybe another 7k more you have to pay, so you end up paying about 110 base, and then with the accessories maybe another 5k, so you can expect to pay about 115,000. That's my estimate only, yeah. I didn't get anything from anywhere, just my guesstimate, you might say. But overall, I think it's still a pretty nice car to have. And is the engine powerful enough? Yes, definitely. The gearbox good enough? Yes, definitely. Handling, it's fine, yeah, because what you must understand is we're trying to push the car a bit faster than normal. Under normal driving, there should be no issue at all. So, Ernie, how do you feel?
I pee my pants. I know this car is fast. It's under you, it's another level, another level of fast.
But you notice we're always very careful with traffic and all that, yeah?
The traction is there.
So anyway, I turned off traction control because yeah, the traction is there, yes. But I turned off traction control because what it was doing is it's playing too safe a game. It kept on cutting down the engine when I was going through the corner. Engine kind of like slowed down, yeah. So well, I turned it off and the car got better. And so anyway, that's the end of the drive, and that is our presentation of the X50. I hope you liked it, and if you like it, please subscribe, because we need all the subscribers we can get. Alright, so big thank you to Ernie, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ernie. Okay, alright then guys, till we meet again in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye.